So we're into the semi-finals in Guadalajara, and there's one player who seems to be making the headlines, and that's the young American, Iva Jovic. That's right, my wild card for the year. She's doing fantastic stuff, and she's got a tough test in the semi-finals. It's none other than Czech wild card, Nicola Bartunkova. That's right, and before we go anywhere, give us a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuck into this and making all the headlines. The 17-year-old Iva Jovic, look what she's doing. And this is at a WTA 500 event as well, it should be noted. She defeated Katintseva in 3 sets. It was 6-3, 3-6, 7-6, and it was 8-6 there in that final set tie break, where she did have to save a match point as well. It's like it says here, what a match. Iva was very solid under pressure and in the important moments, which allowed her to win this battle. First semi-final in a WTA Tour event, and now she will face Nicola Bartunkova, which I think that she's just playing some fantastic tennis. We know that she's got it in there. This tournament, even though it's a 500, I would say probably on the lower ranked of the players in the tournament compared to other 500 events that I've seen in the past. But we have had the higher seeds getting knocked out, and that's only credit to the players who are still in the draw. Obviously, the number 1 seed was Elise Mertens. She's gone. Ostapenko was in this draw. She's gone. We had the reigning champion, which was Freck, and she got knocked out by Bartunkova. So, and we've had Kudermetova as well, who was knocked out by Katintseva, who Jovic has just defeated. But the reaction around the tennis world, even Jose Morgado saying, Iva Jovic, that was epic. And I think she just showed some amazing iron will, and the way that she attacks when it is a time of a big moment in a match. I think that that is something that you can't really teach people. You either go into a shell or you come out firing, and she's definitely the type of player that goes head on into danger, and I love it. I think her ball hitting is like some of the cleanest I've seen on the backhand and the forehand side. The inside-out forehand looks pretty good as well. Obviously, some people are going to be saying she's going to need to maybe add a bit more power to the serve. I think the direction on the serve's pretty good. She's got quite a crafty, like out-swinging serve into the ad side. It sort of curves down the tee and away from her opponent. I quite like that one. But I think her overall game is going to get there. Obviously, we've seen her do well at a few Grand Slams. She's won a few matches. She's only going to be building, and this is going to be building her confidence right now. Bastian Fakken saying, watching the 17-year-old Iva Jovic for the first time in real life, she is going to be a menace. Yeah, just hits clean winners. And more people echoing it here, saying the most striking thing about Jovic is her shot making, clean and aggressive ball striking with controlled aggression. She's 17. Hopefully she's getting better. A top 5 to 10 prospect for sure, even with her current serve. And yeah, echoing exactly what I said. I think the serve is the only thing I would say. If you could get a bit more like pop in it, it's going to come with time. She's 17. You can't have all the power in the world at that age. Once she's got a few more years behind her, that serve, the technique, maybe a bit more muscle, she's going to be a danger. That's for sure. This has been her route through the tournament. She knocked out Kawa in 3 sets in the first round. Then we had Osorio Solano in that second round with a straight sets win. Now defeating Jimenez Katintseva there in the last round in 3. It was a dogfight as well, that one. The fact she was up a break in the second set and actually got pinned back. Katintseva played really well in the second set, but to have the fighting spirit to get through that third, especially in a tough tiebreak as well, saving a match point, that speaks volumes of the cloth of which she is cut. And she's having a great time in the rankings right now as well. In the live ranking, she's up to number 54 in the world. One more victory and she breaks the top 50. Well, this next match is big for her then. And if she was to go on and win the tournament, she would crack the top 40 as well. She could make it up to number 36 if she was to win the tournament. But let's take it one step at a time because it's not going to be easy. The semi-final, the ticket is booked by Nikola Bartunkova, and she defeated the defending champion, Freck, in straight sets as well, 7-5, 6-4. Very impressive. And there's a lot to like about the game of Bartunkova as well. Very impressive forehand. I would say that is the main weapon from Bartunkova, and she puts the ball away. She really knows how to hit hard. And this is from the back of the court, from mid-court. She can finish a rally, that's for sure. And I think if Iva is going to get the better of her, it's going to have to be tactical. She's going to have to play into the backhand. She's going to have to play a very good strategy to be able to just unsettle Bartunkova's game, because when she gets going, there's not really any stopping her, it seems. And this tournament, maybe like the coming out party for two teenagers at the same time. And Bartunkova has just finished serving her ban, obviously, as well. And she's been steadily playing the ITF tennis, getting her fitness and confidence up. And if anybody's wondering what the ban was for, in November 2024, she was issued with a 6-month competition ban, backdated to April 2024, for an anti-doping rule violation after testing positive for unintentional use of trimetazidine at 2 events in early 2024. So she's back on the tour, back to winning ways. She hasn't dropped a set in this tournament so far. She did play the 125 event in Guadalajara last week. Obviously, that was the one that Alexiala was the eventual champion of, but she's back again and she's playing even better this week. These are the names of the people that she has defeated on her way to the semi-final. We've had Fossa Huergo, we've had Vidmanova, and then Freck. So out of all three, I think Freck is the main one everybody's going to recognize the name of. The other two, I'm not too familiar of. And it's not been the toughest route through, I'd say, despite the last match. That was the real outlier to show it wasn't just beating players of a lesser name. She's actually playing some great tennis. In the other semi-final, we've got Giacomo versus Arango as well. And both of these players, they're around 80 in the world, 83, 86, but some exciting new names maybe coming through who could challenge in some other events. Who's going to get through to the final, though? Here we go with a prediction. Well, Iva Jovic, she has dropped sets. We've got Bartunkova, hasn't dropped any sets. Is that going to play a factor in this match? I think it's definitely going to play a factor for Jovic. I think she's definitely going to drop a set in this one because Bartunkova is that good. But I think that Iva Jovic is going to speak with coaches. I think she's going to create a game plan. And I think if she avoids the forehand and targets that backhand and adds in a few drop shots here and there, just has to be a lot of variety in this match. I believe she can win this match. And I'm going for Iva Jovic to win in 3 sets. But that's my prediction. Tell me yours in that comment section below. Do you agree with me? Is Jovic going to go through into the final, or is it going to be Bartunkova? I want to hear your thoughts, and if you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.